Warning, here on Modern Femme-ily, we may look like ladies, but some of our favorite words are 4 short little letters. Our ages lend everyone to believe that we are adults, so we may use adult language some find offensive. We also tend to get serious sometimes. We may discuss sensitive topics that may be triggering to some viewers. Basically, we have opinions, we discuss them, and we swear a lot in the process. Welcome to Modern Femme-ily. Join us here every Friday at 8 p.m. live, where we discuss everything from a woman's point of view. Sometimes it's funny and lighthearted, and sometimes we aren't. With us, you never know what you're going to get. With our host and resident lesbian Cassie and our LGBTQIA+ ally Molly, nothing is off limits. You never want to miss an episode as we talk to women and allies from all walks of life. And you can always, always expect to laugh. So sit back, relax, and join us for the next hour, while we laugh and joke and have a good time. So come on, what are you waiting for? Now is when the good part starts.
Hello, welcome back, Modern Femme-ily fans. Cassie is out having some well-needed R&R, so it's just going to be myself and my, co-host today. Which I'm really excited for. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started. Bring her on. Here she is. It's...
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello. How are we? Look
Good.
At your face. What are we doing today? Oh, hold on. Let me do something real quick because I have all the power, guys. This is what's fun. I get to do things like swap our faces because I'm so used to being on this side.
Hello.
Right? So we are doing a no makeup look today. And what I find what is funny is when we were talking before the show, people's no makeup looks are completely different. Yeah. Someone likes to put a lot of makeup to make it look like you don't have makeup. And then other people put nothing on and we're like, yeah, this will work.
You're like, just wish for the best.
Right. Hopefully. So I'm going to say what I did first, because I washed my face. And then I put on this Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer Moisturizer.
Period.
Yeah, it smells real good. Put that on.
Put that on.
And then I used this, which is a tinted 4-in-1 moisturizer. And then that's how I start my no makeup face. Something, whatever, however you say it.
It's something.
Right. And Tommy has layer upon layer, which is still going to be gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, this is like nothing. It's not like you can't even see it.
You can. Oh my gosh. Also, can we talk about how crazy this day was? I had to take my dog to the vet, which is stressful because she has a wound on her face. Like, that's all I can describe it as. It's just like a wound. She's fine. She's still running around, having a great time, loving life. But now she's just on antibiotics. So that's always fun. Okay. So the next thing I do, and this is literally for me, I think it's because I've done this so often, I can do this within 10 minutes if push comes to shove.
You said when I'm ready and got to go, I got to go.
That's what I'm saying. And I want to have some color, in my face, but I also don't want it to be a lot of time. So I just put on a little bit of base, and then I call it I frame my face with my bronzer, because that's literally what I do, just to make me look like the sun has kissed me and that I've actually seen the sun. You know, I got that vitamin D in, but I don't. Because the sun and myself are not friends. We have a very love-hate relationship, as in it loves to burn me and I hate it.
Instead of the color, you prefer to.
I know. And I'm not the skin tone that tans. I am the skin tone that is red and then is back to white.
That's my friend. She tries to tan, but she doesn't tan. She just she gets crispy. She burns.
Yeah, I get crispy and then I just go back to white, and then I have more freckles pop up.
Love that.
Yeah. I look like a tortilla. I saw that on TikTok and that's one of my favorites.
What, a tortilla?
Yeah, it was like this Latino woman, and she was like, yeah, I love my white friends because they remind me of a tortilla, and it was like their shoulder, and it looked like it was like a bunch of freckles. Yeah, and then I kind of carve out a jawline, and then I don't waste time. I don't blend it yet because I got a lot of blending to do. So then I try to find my blush brush. Not quite sure what I did with that.
When you have a big nose, you literally have to pull your nose to the side to literally get it.
I don't really I just have piercings I have to watch out for. And son of a biscuit, I can't find my blush brush. I literally used it this morning.
Oh my god, I forgot to. I just grabbed mine. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Gotta grab my brush.
Yo.
My blush brush.
Yeah. Say that 10 times fast. Blush brush.
My blush brush.
Girl, you're leaving me by myself on camera. That's never going to be a good thing. Never. And then what I like to do is look like I'm a little bit sunburned. Because I like to add any kind of color on my face. So I don't just look like a ghost.
Got it.
Look at you. That was so not fast.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay.
And then I take my brow brush. And I am not a perfectionist like Tommy with her brows. I pretty much, what I get on first run is what I go with. That's just
what it is.
I can't.
Honestly, I could finish my face like this, powder it, and leave it just like this. Because I kind of have a little natural contour a little bit going on.
That's what I'm saying. Right. That's the whole kind of point. Oh, and also, again, kind of a fun fact, I guess, or a neat little trick is if you're going out in the sun and say you're swimming or something, so you're not going to put makeup on, get 50 SPF and put it where you want to be highlighted, and then put the rest of 30 so you get a natural highlight and contour. Yeah, right?
Write these chips down, guys. Better write them
Listen.
And already.
I know. And if I was out in the sun a lot, I feel like I would try that, but I'm not in the sun a lot because
I know. I wish I was in the sun a lot.
I enjoy bug-free areas and air conditioning, if I'm honest. Also, this will be
so good today.
You what now?
I said, why does the skin look so good today?
Probably moisturize, which I haven't done that in a while.
I have been trying to find different things, and so one thing that I kept seeing on TikTok was people saying to use hyaluronic acid.
Right.
Before you put on your moisturizer. So I'm because it was especially if you have dry skin, because it's gonna make your makeup smooth, make your makeup come out so much smoother.
Mm-hmm.
Changer. And I used this one. It was $8. That's it.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's so important too. Is like if you want to have if you want your makeup to set really nice on your face, unfortunately, you do have to have a decent skincare routine because makeup doesn't want to adhere to like dry skin. It wants to adhere to not nice moisturized skin, which sometimes I don't always have.
Listen, I feel that because like my skin is so. I've been trying to find better products to really like help my face, like just change because like my face can get very very dry and patchy. Like
Right.
and like still here, I'm still working on it, but I have a lot. Like I have 2 dry patches right here, and they're like they get crispy. Let me tell you. Like if I was to flake them, I could probably have like a pound of powder, like a flour to cook with. But like they're super dry, and you can kind of still see it a little bit still.
Yeah.
Like it gets super dry here, so
So it's almost like you have to do like a spot treatment on that.
that's what I'm thinking. I
Yeah.
want I think that's how you microdermablation. I think that's how you pronounce that. And they do like the whole thing. Like I
Yeah.
want to get that done once, but I want to get it done by the right person because I'd be scared.
Right. Well, I know. I'm not real familiar with like all this stuff that can be done, but I know like people, yeah, they go in there and like scrape the first layer of your skin basically.
Yeah, like please get away all of this dead skin so like I can start new and take care of it because
Fresh baby's bottom.
that's how smooth I need my face.
I know.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm liking this. See, but now I just feel like I really got a cream contour. But that blush, I like the little bit of blush it's peeking through. It's just like a little baby.
Nice.
I
Then for my eyes, what I like to do, because I again am lazy and just want to be done with doing makeup sometimes, that I literally take the bronzer that I put on my face and I just put it on my eyes just to give it right in the crease. Just to give it a little bit of a definition. But still have it be not so painted faced. Faced. That's not a word. Painted faced. That's probably not a word either, but I'm going to use that.
There's something about blush that really just does something to my soul.
Listen, my face is not finished unless I have blush on. I love blush. If I was in the and I love 80s blush. The more the better. I would have thrived if I was this age in the 80s with the blush.
Listen.
I love it.
Like I can't like I used to never wear blush. I used to be like, ew, blush. But now I can't do a whole face without blush. Like if I do not have blush, I will wipe my whole face off.
Yeah, like it's like what's the point?
Like mandatory.
Yeah. I know. And then I like to go in with just a little bit of a highlighter and just put it all over my eyes. It kind of everything together, but then also kind of adds some definition to everything else too, without adding a lot of product. And then of course, I'm infatuated with like eyeliner and a little bit of a wing, so I like to do that as well. I know. Look. Oops. And then sometimes I fight with my eyeliner and have to go a little bit chunkier than I wanted because it slipped.
No, it makes you so mad.
Right? Isn't it the worst? I hate it.
It makes me so mad. My wing could literally be so perfect, and just the smallest nudge, I'm like, I have to make it thicker. Then you can, and it just keeps getting thicker, and then it's like wipe the whole face off.
Wipe your face. Yes, because then you have like raccoon eyes, because you're like, well, and then I just say F it, and this is my life right now, and I'm gonna have raccoon eyes.
Like I'd be so upset. Like, makes me so angry.
And then also it feels like my eyes never want to blink until I put on eyeliner. it's like that's when it has like a blinking fit. Or I sneeze.
See, I've been needing my asthma pump on deck because I be like holding my breath so like.
So do I. I hold my breath. I'm like, I'm so surprised I haven't passed out yet doing makeup. Like,
like I literally like, hello, you're a human. You have to live off oxygen. Like, breathe.
What's funny is I used to do that when I was cutting hair. When I would cut bangs and I was really close, or if I was doing like a men's cut and was really close to their face. I think it was probably because like I didn't want to breathe on them, and then I also, just in case, like, I don't know, what if I have bad breath? That would be horrible for them to like think that of me, right? So I would always hold my breath, and then like because I would be like so focused and concentrated that I'd be there too long. So then I'm like,
literally,
like coming up from the depths of the ocean.
No, but I feel like, especially when I was doing like makeup on people, like if it was in their face, I would hold my breath because I'm like, of course I always brush my teeth, but like, what if my breath?
Seriously, no, yep, you just never know. You never know.
Literally, I'm like breathing hot ass dragon breath in their face. I'm like, sorry about it. They're like, yeah, no tip for you. I'll be like, okay. Well,
tip your waitress, tip your stylist, tip your makeup artist. We live off tips.
Listen, okay. Oh my god, don't even get me started on tips, because people that don't tip piss me off so much.
I understand you might not have that much money and you only have enough money for the service. I get that. But the service, especially in most salons here, half of it or 40% of it is going to the salon.
That's how they make money.
Yeah. So the tips kind of supplements that. And also, I feel like as a hairdresser, I would have accepted tips and cookies. Because if you can cook and bake, I'm all for it. All for it.
You know, literally. Like, oh, my skin looks really fucking good. All right, I'm going to put some on my forehead because I like me blush on my
blush on your forehead.
Yes. I don't put a whole lot, but I put a little bit. I like to mix it in with the bronzer. It's so pretty.
I'm going to try that because, like, I like blush.
Literally. So I put on my cheekies, and I kind of like, so I bring my blush and I bring it up until like here.
Around, yeah.
Curl it up. I put it on my nose because I love.
I put it on my nose, so I like a sun-kissed.
Like cold. It's like summertime, but you're in the winter. Red nose, super cute and dainty. But then when you have it on the forehead too, and you mix a little bit up, I'm like, oh.
Try it. Here we go.
Like goosebumps. I literally am obsessed.
It just kind of adds like just a more of a sun-kissed kind of
literally
look.
It just makes you look so freaking like, and I feel like it enhances your bronzer. Like you just look so like, oh my god, it's a hot sunny day, just come off the beach.
Right.
Oh, that's amazing.
You know what? I am okay. So I want to take a vacation with a whole bunch of friends and especially go to the beach because I feel like that'd be really fun. However, I'm not a fan of the actual beach. I literally just kind of want to go, say hello to the ocean, and then like swim in a private pool.
Oh, I've only ever been to a beach one time. It was like 15 minutes. Yeah, literally. Love my life. So it was when I went to Florida in April of last year. So wait, was it last year? No, well, not this past. Yeah, last year. I said that right. And so when we went, I like the little 15 minutes in the ocean, but I can't do that. The way the waves was moving me around was making me very uncomfortable. It was just like the force of the ocean. Like, of course, I know the ocean is powerful, but like I didn't realize how powerful.
Yo,
it wasn't even far in.
No, I don't mess with the ocean. I don't mess with this. I don't mess with the ocean or space. It's not happening.
Like,
I don't like being in the ocean. That is one motherfucking large body of water that is deep, and that we don't even know that's all it's in it.
exactly.
No.
Exactly. And
Plus you get like currents and the riptides up in there. Heck no.
And it's so, like, it was so crazy. Like, the way I wasn't even far out. Like, I probably went maybe, I don't even know freaking, what is that, like, geometry? Like, I don't even know how to describe how far out I was, but I wasn't that far. Wait, geometry?
Geometry is like math and like symbols and like triangles.
We're gonna, like, ignore that my hair was blonde in that moment.
Okay. Yeah, no, hey, we all have those.
Like, okay, yeah. She's pretty, not smart. Like, so, but which one call it? So yeah, but I really wasn't even that far, and the way the waves was knocking me out, I said no.
Yeah.
No. I don't even think the water was to my knees. Like, it was probably like half up my calf, and it was like,
no. Mm-mm.
I said no.
No,
sorry.
same.
I got to go.
The first time I was, because like the Pacific coast is so much different, especially like on the Oregon side. If you get northern, it's so much different than like the beaches out here or in like the Atlantic. So the first time I went to the Atlantic, like Florida, it was the first time I went to a beach like here, and we went to Daytona Beach, and I remember I went out in the water, but it wasn't clear, and I couldn't see what was like float, and it was like chest high, and then something slimy slithered through my legs. I was like, F this, I'm dead. Like jumped out of the water and was like, no more. Something touched my leg. We're done with this.
Yeah, you said I love you guys, but like it's time for me to go.
Yeah. And that was also, oh my gosh, it was like a freaking youth group, and we had this crazy youth leader. She was nuts. Was like washing her like produce in the ocean.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
do that.
I was like, oh, I feel like that's sanitary. Have you seen our oceans lately?
Literally. But sand, like wet feet in sand bothers me. I can't do it.
Well, and sand gets everywhere and stays everywhere.
Literally.
No.
Can't do it. I hate it. Literally hate it so much. I think the best part was sitting on the balcony and looking at it. Like, it's so beautiful and calming.
Just like the scenic, like how pretty it is. Yes, that's what I like about the beach. I don't necessarily like to go on the beach.
Would you ever go on a cruise?
I think I would go on like an Alaskan cruise, and I really want to do that.
That would be fun. Like, explain a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so it's not as tropical. So you see like the glaciers, and you always see the coastline when you're in the ocean, which is like a plus for me, because if I can't see the coastline, I feel like I would panic.
Listen.
And because I go to Titanic, the worst case scenario.
Thank you. That's my mind. Like, yes. Oh my God.
If I am on a ship, it's going to sink. I know it, and there's not going to be enough lifeboats.
Literally.
I know that's
literally.
The thing.
Literally, it terrifies me. Terrifies me.
Yes.
Literally, I was like, because not to bring work up, but like they're like, if we hit our goal going on a cruise.
Oh, right.
I don't know if my heart is, because everything like scares me. Like when it comes to flying, I'm like, this plane is gonna fucking crash and I'm gonna die. If I'm on a boat, this boat, the moment it leaves, is gonna sink. And where am I gonna go?
No, seriously, and you're in the middle of the ocean.
Literally, I'm sorry. The sharks aren't gonna go after someone super petite. They're gonna look at this big ass feast right there.
The seal.
The
dinner.
Literally.
Yes.
Dinner for 7. Like, literally. Like, excuse me, that's enough there, Miss Man. Like, literally, absolutely not.
And then I just jumped it up
Like,
with some
going
lips.
freaking, like, I've swam in, like, the creek and stuff like that, but, like, even going in a river, I can't see, if I can't see the bottom, I don't want it. I'm sorry, I don't want it.
It creeps me out because I don't know, like, what's murking underneath me.
Water.
And I think what screwed me up was Jaws. If you've ever seen the movie Jaws, or like any kind of attacking ocean animal movie, there's always that scene, right, where there's someone swimming alone in a river, in a lake, or in the ocean, and then you just see the camera panning up to this person's legs, and then they get eaten.
Exactly. Like,
and then, unbeknownst to them, there's a creature in whatever water they're in. There goes my light, because I am so
and to think
animated when I talk.
And literally to think we know so much about, like, we've like discovered so many animals, but then to think all the animals we haven't discovered.
Thank you. Especially in the caves. Can we talk about how, like, caves, like, in the world, I think, like, only 60% of them have been, like, not investigated, but, like, have been explored. There's so many, like, stuff we don't even know about caves.
Literally.
And, like, even the ocean.
There's this freaking place, I was looking at it, and it's like, it looked really cool. But then when I found out how you get there.
Oh.
It's
like those crazy hotels where you have to, like, climb a cliff and, like, hang off of it. And
oh, yeah. This place you have to go to the freaking ocean. So, like, it's a cave, but there's a beach in the cave. But in order to get into the beach, you have to go you're like parked outside the ocean, and they have like advisors and stuff that do this on a regular. And you have to swim your little happy self through under the cave.
Like underwater?
Yeah, like now listen, and then so there's like maybe like this much space. So like you can hold your head up to go through, but like you have to keep swimming, and it's like I think I can't. It's not that far. So like you can, when you can see the beach inside the cave when you go in, so you can see how far you go. But you have to swim to get in there, and there's only certain points that they do it, because if the tides are high enough, you can't go through, or you can risk dying. Who would want to do that?
No. Well, you were explaining the story of like having like this much water, and I'm like, you're trying to reach it, like
literally.
No. It's like any kind of movie or anything that has anything dealing with water and like it enclosing the space that you are in and like rising up. I panic. I'm always like, get there, breathe.
So horrible. It's so horrible. And I'm like, no, I could never. No.
No, I would not be able to experience, because I feel like I would get so disoriented, like going through that cave, and then like I wouldn't know what was up and down. And then I would just drown, trying to get to my hotel room.
And then literally to think about like how freaking crazy like our weather changes. Like, what if you go at a time and then that freaking tide gets too high? What are you gonna do then? Sit it there for 2 days? No.
Oh yeah, right? No thanks.
So
I got this eyebrow glue in my BoxyCharm.
I need to subscribe.
Yeah, it's really good.
I can't wait to stop up on makeup, but I'm waiting for my vanity to come. It's taking forever to get here, but I'm DIYing it. Like, I found this girl
did
it in like with like $350, and it looks like one of the like profession vanities are like 15.
No, listen, that's what you need to do. Like, upcycle people, turn things into things that you want.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm sorry. $1,700. Listen.
No.
I'm like, maybe when I have like a couple M's in my account, maybe $1,700 won't seem so big to me. I'm like, baby, when I get a $20 bill, I'm like, yes.
Right. Yeah. If I have a couple more zeros on my account, then maybe I'll think.
About it.
But I don't.
Freaking thing. Ooh. But yeah. I just like, I hate it. I hate the way my mind works. And like, literally, like, I instantly take freaking death to everything. Why does it take me so long to put these earrings in?
I'm
Excuse
not
me.
sure.
Like, it's so, I hate it. Can't do it. Mm-mm. Like, I want to travel so much, but like, planes terrify me.
See, they don't really terrify me. The airport, the getting there, the getting to the plane, that's where my anxiety takes over and is like, I hate life. I'm going to make you sweat like a motherfucker and have a great time doing it.
So, like, what kills me? So, I'll be anxious the whole time walking to the airport, going to TSA, ow. Ooh. Get this in. Why aren't you going in the hole? Excuse me, I just had you in. 1 second. Ow, that like kind of hurt. So like these ones have like a curl to it, so I have to like.
Oh. Well, have fun with that.
Yeah, literally, so amazing. But so like I'll be anxious the whole time. What my anxiousness is going up because it really rattles. Like I haven't experienced bad turbulence yet, and I'm hoping knock on wood because that whole shaking, no. Well, no. Like
Yeah.
when V was like, "Hey, yeah, Midwest with Van," I'm like,
Yeah.
and then
When
three.
you had to do your like a work trip. Yeah, that's super. And that was your first time.
That was my first time ever flying,
Yeah.
and then it was 3 planes, so it was like, "Oh, you're gonna get the experience." Why isn't this going in? Like, hello.
Maybe that's the universe saying, get different earrings.
Honestly, am I putting it in the right hole? Like, why aren't you going in?
That's what she said. I'm just kidding.
Like, what the freak?
Also, I'm eating my dinner, which is edamame because I love it so much.
What are you eating?
Edamame.
What is that? Is that a pea?
Edamame is like it's basically soybeans,
Okay.
but they're it's like steamed and a little bit salted. They're so good. Gold, do you have that in yet? For heaven's sakes.
Girl, it's not like I'm not understanding why it's not going in right now. Like low key, very much getting upset. Like it's literally, I've never had like hello. I've had these pairs for like
Long time.
years. What are you doing right now? And like you're hurting my ear because you're going in every hole that's not there. You need to go in the one that's existing. Thank you.
Right, go in the one that was originally made. Thank you.
Exactly. Like, where the hell is that hole?
I don't know. So yeah, my no makeup face took me. I'm already done. Did not take me that long. Well, you're over there just fucking with your earring.
Like,
I mean, it looks like it's in.
there we go. Like, hello, what was your problem? Oh, like I'm ready to fight my ear because now my ear.
You're just sitting over there like batting your ear.
Yes, like it like hurts like crazy. Okay,
Yeah,
good now. All right, you're like over there stunning, looking gorgeous, and I'm over here like, yeah, almost done.
But again, I think I've mastered it because I'm 33 and I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, we're gonna put some more blush because like why not?
And there was a time where I wore makeup every single day. And I'm also the type of person who has to sleep. And I'm not bored. I push it to the last second. So I made up my own makeup routines that worked and allowed me to sleep in.
As you should.
No, I'm not.
A period.
I did not say that.
Say what?
No, I'm not saying it.
Say it.
No.
Cassie were just talking about it. It was so funny. I'm like, listen. I'm like, I used to always try to get Molly to say period. I used to love when she would slip up because we'd be like, shit.
I know. Because I my generation. That wasn't that's not mine.
I'm like, come on, just say it. You're like,
no.
Oh, and then it happens. I'm like, yes. Let's say it again.
Like, damn it. I know that was a running joke when we were in the office.
I will never forget the day where we were literally shooting Nerf guns and like rolling over.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. And then like it was so nice because every morning I'd get myself and Cassie a coffee, and every morning or every mid-morning you come in with a Diet Coke for me. Oh, that was the best. Because like McDonald's Diet Coke and Coke are like the best freaking sodas. They're so good. They have like the perfect temperature, the best carbonation of the bubbles. It's so nice.
You used to
I lived for it. It always made my day.
Because freaking whatchamacallit, I would like miss some mornings and not come. You'd be like, dude, where's the Diet Coke?
What am I supposed to do? Like,
excuse me, you need to like leave this office right now. You're not even scheduled yet, so you need to like go back, go get it, and then hurry up and get here before you time.
You still have 15 minutes, bitch. I'm gonna need my Diet Coke. Go
exactly.
Get it.
Hello. Imagine like I feel bad for Pudgies because why right when they came we left, so like all
right.
They would have got.
But I feel like that's a big restaurant chain, and like a lot of people love it. So like people who live in that town are probably like super excited. It's close to them.
Yeah, they're probably,
and they don't have to go to the next town over to get it.
Literally, because the only other Pudgies is like Coming Creek Road. That's like a whole 15 minutes.
I know. I'm really a fan of any pizza, except for Bart's.
I love Bart so much.
So does Charlie.
I love some Barts. Do not play with me. See, now I'm not a fan of Pudgies. Like, it's too greasy for me. Like, it's
a lot of grease. Yeah.
Now their buffalo chicken pizza, chef's kiss.
Actually, their party pizza is really good. Oh yeah, here's Charles. Yeah.
Yes.
He loves that.
Bro, Bart is top 2.
His top 2?
Yeah, top 1 for me right now is Heart Pizza. I love some Heart Pizza. They're like...
Do you know what's really funny? Every single time my husband and his group of friends get together, no matter like if they saw each other that like the day previous, they will always somehow end up in a conversation of ranking pizza places.
As they
every single time.
As they should.
Like I can guarantee it. Like I could put money on it that it happens.
Just like, can we start putting money on it so I can like
so I can make some cash, Mama?
Okay, literally. But no, like, oh my god, literally, Park Pizza's number 1. Bart's is definitely number 2.
Ooh, here we go. Park Pizza is really inconsistent and can be amazing or below average. Venice is very good too.
I've never had Venice. See, I haven't had bad Park Pizza yet, so she's on a good rose right now. But Bart's never disappoints. Never disappoints.
Bart's is just not my. It's something to do with their sauce. Their sauce is just a little off for me.
It's like literally when we get a party pizza, I'm like, listen, you need to get 2 because I'm gonna devour half.
Because I'm gonna have 1 for myself.
Listen, I'm gonna need you to get this together. Like, literally, I've never seen it just a freaking like. Don't get me wrong, we have 4 fat asses in our house, but like, don't get me wrong. Like, 1 party pizza should devour in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I like food, and I don't eat leftovers. But what I do eat leftovers of is pizza. Yes,
I love me some leftover pizza. Like, why do I feel better the next day?
It's so good, and like since we've gotten an air fryer, we like heat it up in the air fryer. It's so good.
Ooh, listen, I went from freaking all that greasy stuff and using the air fryer, and like, why haven't I ever done this before?
Right.
It's so much better. I crispier than what it actually be getting in the air fryer.
Yes.
Oh my god, and to hold all that freaking grease, I'm like,
it's so, I know, because I like fried food, but I'm not a big fan of the grease. I like the crunchiness of of it being fried. But I don't necessarily like all of the grease. And I love my air fryer. I know it sounds like
Like I put pierogies in there the other night, and I lived my best life.
right.
I've never been so happy.
Grilled cheese sandwich. You can get a grilled cheese sandwich in that motherfucker. It's so good.
Oh, I need to try that because that actually sounds. I love me a good grilled cheese.
Oh, I ordered grilled cheese this morning for breakfast.
Like
Legit, I did.
Like a grill. I love this bronzer, but it's almost gone. Like,
oh, isn't that the
been
word?
through a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, that's glass. Yeah, because I broke the mirror. I've had this for a long time. This is my subscription when we first talked about BoxyCharm.
Okay.
Like 2019, I still have this.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
I use the same makeup thing. Like, if I find something that I like, I use it until it's gone.
hell
And
yeah.
it years.
And then I get upset because I'm like, oh my god, it's about to get gone. Like, I want to try new products and see.
I know.
But,
I like to try new products, but sometimes I don't have the wallet for that.
bro, listen, makeup is so like, hello, like that's why I really need to get my TikTok. Like, one, I'm at 16K, and I'm so excited.
Ew.
You need to hurry it. Like, my goal at the end of the year is to at least get to 25, and I
Wow.
really want to do it. But I haven't been posting because we just moved, and I don't have like my beauty station area like I did before.
Right.
So I'll have it by the end of next month and ready. So like content is about to be crazy. And Halloween's coming up.
That is where I shine. I love Halloween. And we're going to need to, of course, we'll have you on so we can do like fun and crazy looks. So I will definitely need to budget for that because going to Ulta.
Klarna, I'm going to have to put her on Klarna and make these candles.
Right.
I love, like, oh my God, Klarna is literally unhealthy for me. Like, so of course you start off with like $300. It's like
Right.
$200 depending. She's built up to $2,600 right now.
Girl.
I order so much on like a lot of almost everything. I'm like, Klarna it.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you. I'm like, if I have like $50 left, I'm like, okay, if I really need this, like, I'm gonna put it on Klarna because I can pay $10 to have $30 to get me through.
Yeah.
And that's advice. Like, guys, if you guys need like freaking safe advice, please go to Molly because I still remember our conversation. I'm like, listen, I'm really having a hard time budgeting, and you're like, listen, this is what you need to do: bills, groceries, entertainment fund. I'm like, literally, it has worked the best for me.
Good. I'm so glad.
It's so amazing. I freaking love it. And I'm like, I like my mindset now. I kind of leaned off a little bit, but like, I've like had the mindset like I pay myself first before I pay everything else to work in place.
Yep.
Myself first. So like each paycheck, so I have mobile. It's like online banking. Mm-hmm. So Chime. I love Chime. I haven't had any issues. Absolutely love them. Freaking amazing. So, but I need to get a real bank, but I just want a savings account bank. So, and I like that with our like whole Paycom thing, like we can have different money go separate ways, and that's why I want it. So, like that bank account, please. I don't even want to hear you exist anymore until it's absolutely time.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do with like my savings account is we have automatic deposit with both of our checks. So each month a set amount goes automatically. It automatically transfers over from my checking to my savings. So I don't even know, like the moment it gets in, it gets transferred. So yeah. And because then all of a sudden I'll look at my savings. I'm like, damn, nice.
Okay. Literally. And like freaking, so like they have like a thing where I can take 10% out of each check and put it into my savings.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you. And I have it on like round up purchases. So like if my purchase is like $98.29, they'll take it up and round it to 99 and put that money in
your savings. Yeah, that's really awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Because unfortunately we aren't really taught to be financial savvy, especially if you're in a lower class. It's not taught in school. We're not taught how to save. We're not taught what a Roth IRA is and how to invest and how easy it is and things like that. So we're basically like slaves to the money because we don't know how to work it.
Literally. And it makes me it makes me so mad. Like do I feel like you need to learn all that other stuff? Absolutely. But like, let's be very freaking honest. I have not done algebra since 12th grade.
Right.
If it applies, yes. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like we should learn the basics and then have like a career choice. Of course, like when you're that young, you don't really know what you want to do. But like you have some type of interest. And I feel like if we would find that interest, or at least have schools that like, because there are schools that are big enough that offer so many different programs. Like Williamsburg Area High School, I hate the school, I'm not gonna lie, but I did like their diversity in programs that they had available. But like, I just wish there was more classes I could have took that like I need real life situations, like how to save, how to budget.
Yeah,
I wish
absolutely.
Early. Like if I could have started early, oh my god, my life would literally be so happy right now.
Oh, I know. Well, yeah, because like we had a financial advisor one time come into one of my beauty school classes, and she was like, if you started to invest, and I'm not gonna go into like the terms and stuff because I'm not real familiar with them, but it was like if you invest in like a IRA or whatever, and then it builds interest, but when you're 18 and continue because it compounds, right? So it gets larger and larger. You can like be a millionaire by the time you're 45.
Yeah, and so I took a class. It was so I was in a club called what the hell is it called? It starts with an F. I can't remember. Oh, FBLA. So Future Business of America. So I was in FBLA, and I'm so glad that I took it. We won our competition out of the region.
Look at you.
How to like design a business idea. So me and my partner, we designed a business, like a hot dog. It was like a hot dog business, but for people with disabilities, because it's not that hard of a food to make. So people with disabilities, it would give them some type of income. So of course, because when you're limited, like you don't want to feel useless. And I've worked with a lot of kids that do have disabilities throughout my whole high school career because of drama. So they would and we'd like dance with them. Like, oh my god, I absolutely loved them so much. And what pisses me off is that people don't understand how actually intelligent they are, especially in certain areas. Like some individuals, like they're like this one kid. So if he was focused on like art, his art is beautiful.
Right? Yeah.
It was stunning. Like I was like, oh my god, like you were literally amazing.
Absolutely. Well, just because they have a disability does not mean that they don't still have talents.
Exactly. And I hate that people like immediately like, oh, you're useless. Oh
no. Well, first and foremost, there's no like human being. No, well, there's some other people who are like freaking useless because they're just shit bags.
Honestly.
Yeah. But unfortunately, yeah, the we're so easy just to like outcast people, and because we don't want to deal with it.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah,
I love your cheeks right now. Loving the color.
So it's this little thing here. And I blend these two colors in, and it's like
the perfect
literally
shade for you.
Like literally something about it just like really does something to like my entire existence. I like to blend it in, but then it's like it diffuses a little bit, so like I have to go back and add more.
No, I always add more. And I know like people say less is more, but sometimes more is great.
Excuse me, blush, when it comes to less is more, does not apply, because like blush, I'm sorry.
I love blush.
I love it on the forehead. Like, just listen, don't.
Oh, I know, it changed my life. Like I'm gonna start doing that. Putting blush on my forehead. Like it's gonna happen.
Literally. It's like the best invention in the history of inventions. Whoever came up with the blush on the forehead.
Rouge. Is what it used to be called. Was rouge.
I'm gonna rouge my face.
Yeah, rouge. I'm gonna put look at those cheekbones. If I go like this, I got real hella good cheekbones. Got a creepy face. I have a creepy face.
Like, this nose is literally so big. Like literally, girl.
Oh, I love your nose.
Like if we can take just a little bit.
No. Just stop with that train of thought. First and foremost.
That's what she has to like.
Just work what your mama gave you.
Listen. So, like, I get asked all the time, like, as a trans woman, do you want surgeries? And da-da-da-da. Like, are you going to get facial feminization surgery? No. Because, one, I'm sorry. No shade to my T girls. But that whole forehead reconstruction where, like, it's, like, stapled and you look like Frankenstein, so disgusting. Sorry. It's not pleasing to me. Like, I'm like, you know what? I was blessed, thank you, for a feminine face. So, of course, I really am blessed and appreciative. Well, like,
Well,
I don't think I could do face surgery.
and I think, though, unfortunately, like the westernized standards of what femininity is also skewed too. Because I think even, you know, females have like what would be quote unquote masculine faces, and then there's men that have quote unquote feminine faces as well. So I think it's just the standard of what it is. So you're damned if you do, or you're damned if you don't.
Like, what makes me so, oh my god, like, that's, like, beauty standards, like, I hate that, like, it's just like with everything, especially when it comes to women. Like, you have to look a certain way or you're not appeasing. You have to be a certain way if you're not appeasing. Like, it's so freaking.
I do, though. I think that we're not kind of coming out of it. I think that we're starting to speak up about it as a society, as women, and saying like enough is enough. Like, we're not like, because like I don't shave my legs unless I absolutely want to. I don't shave them every day. I couldn't tell you probably my wedding day or before my wedding day was the last time I shaved my armpits. Like, I do not adhere to what the beauty standards are in this country because ain't nobody got time for. I mean, some people do. I don't got time for that, nor the want to.
It's so dumb. It's literally so dumb.
And we need to start normalizing that. Like, I have facial hair because I have PCOS, like, and thyroid issues. So I legit, my sister used to call it a goat chin because I have hair right down here and it's thick and it's black. And sometimes I don't want to wax it. It's normal, people. It's normal to have hair on your face. It's normal to have hair on your arms, armpits. We were born with hair everywhere. It's okay to have it. It's your preference. And I don't need unsolicited like advice or opinions if you don't like my hairy legs.
Literally.
Then don't touch them. I wasn't going to ask you to do that anyway. So
Literally, exactly.
they're not for you. Okay, what is happening to your camera? Why do you keep going off?
Hello? Am I back? Am I here?
Yeah, now you are. You're caught up. That's a good look. Right there. You can see it right there, right there.
Right there, right there, right there, right there.
So is this your no makeup look? Are we done?
Yeah.
Put mascara on first. Everybody has to put mascara on. You forgot your mascara, didn't you?
I don't even think I have mascara.
What?
Oh,
Yes,
it's
you do?
my room, but it's gonna take me like 15 minutes because I needed it for orientation Thursday.
Oh.
So you know what? We're gonna like act like I have some mascara on.
Also, I'm doing like this like piggy faux hawk thing. So
I love it. I saw you turn on like wait, let's like actually do it.
I don't know how to
Ooh,
show
okay.
it. I don't know. But yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this is the
The no makeup look. I like it.
Thank you. Let's just pay attention to the hair. Okay, there we go.
That's your curls. I can't believe you forgot your mascara because I feel like it's not a finished look.
You know what? This is how we put on mascara. Let me take an eyeliner.
Again, you use what you have and do what you gotta do to make it work. Make it work. And also, can we talk about how you are finished by the end of the show? Has that ever happened?
Boom. It's like
Yeah.
But it
there you
still
go.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, I did finish. Oh my god, I really finished by the end of the show. That's like an accomplishment.
It is an accomplishment. Time management, girl. Look at you.
Like, come on, don't play with her. She is not one of them.
I know. Look at you. When we're all fresh faced and dewy eyed. Oh yeah, I gotta get my.
Yeah, let all those powders like really marinate. Mm-hmm.
I like to.
Yeah, guys. So I'm in the bathroom doing. Oh my god.
Yeah, it looks good. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like in the bathroom doing my makeup because like guys, I don't have like a station yet, so we'll be back to normal program soon.
When you DIY your vanity, I'm really excited to see that.
I cannot. I'm gonna do a TikTok video putting it together. I'm really excited.
Yeah. Oh, I also, guys, this is where you can follow us on Facebook, Modern Family, Instagram, Modern Family. That's how it's spelled. I'm not gonna spell like Cassie does. But then you can also find us on YouTube. You can find us on YouTube. Again, Modern Family. This is how it's spelled, people. Write it down if you need it. I'm not going to spell it because I can't read that quickly. And then also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so everyone can see our faces. Hey-yo. But then one more time, this is where you can find us, right down here. Okay.
You better follow.
Right? And then like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, you better hit the F to the O to the double LOW right now. Right now.
Look at you. I would not have been able to do that.
I know, it's nice. It's like a talent of mine, okay?
Yeah. You know, do the things, girls. All right. Well, this was a fun show. We have 3 minutes left. So let's say something that is positive in our life.
Sorry, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No.
Positive.
Yeah.
I'm beautiful.
Of course. Yes.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Something positive is that I am starting to love myself a lot more.
Nice. And what kind of what steps are you taking to do that? How does that look like for you?
So I actually have an affirmation board. I would totally show you guys, but we'll show you soon once my room's not dirty. But I have an affirmation board and I have pictures around it. I'm gonna do a room tour on TikTok. So if you want to check me out on TikTok, Alicia Renee, definitely go ahead and check it out. ALAYSIARENEE. Okay. And so, but yeah, I have an affirmation board with like all the pictures of like that are really meaningful to me and my family, my friends, all around it. And there's got a message. But anyways, there's like a ton of I have a ton of sayings like be happy, love yourself, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're pretty, you're worthy. And it's just like all these boards and different sayings and stuff. So I look at it every morning and I read it while I listen to my favorite song, which is Miss Whitney Houston. It's not right, but it's okay. I literally love that song to death.
Yes.
But yeah, I do that every morning.
And how long?
And it's definitely helped.
Yeah, how long have you been doing it?
For about 2 weeks now.
Okay.
So she's on a roll, and I'm loving it. I like changed my whole routine. I feel a lot healthier too. I am coming down a little bit in my weight, so like I've trying to change my routine around, organize my life a lot better, and it's definitely helping.
No, absolutely, and I think that's where it starts: is changing your frame of mind, changing how you think things, changing how you view things. Also, of how things might not be as detrimental or what, but it's definitely, you can do it. It's in your head. You can do it.
Period. And that's Can I get a period?
No.
Period. But yeah, and I'm exactly. Start changing your mindset and everything. Everything starts to fall in place. So I'm like, start putting out more positivity and stop always like freaking giving the negativity attention, and things will fall in place.
I'm a firm believer that you have to change your inner dialogue. I know for a fact, growing up and into my early 30s, I mean, I'm still in my early 30s, but like I'd say late 20s, I had such a negative inner dialogue. I was horrible and mean to myself because that's what I thought society was already saying about me. So I might as well just accept it as truth, when that's not even the truth.
Exactly.
God has brought me through so many trials and tribulations, the body that I'm currently in. And I'm so thankful for that.
Exactly. And that's on period.
That's on point.
That's on period, and that's on poo.
So yeah, I think that's really awesome. That's positivity. That's really great.
I'm sorry. I don't mind making funny faces. I'm really admiring this blush. Like, I just love this
It's
blush.
good. It's right on the cheeks.
Good we look.
Well, my friends and my lovely family, it is that time of the night where we are going to say c'est la vie. Have a great night. Have a good weekend. And most importantly,
follow.
Follow. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, make sure you follow. Because if you're not following, what are you doing? Honestly.
Come on. Friday night, because life happens. But Friday night.
Follow right now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And for those of you who are going to tune in afterwards, thank you so much for staying through and that whole hour with just Alicia and myself. It was so much fun. Thank you again for coming on and spending this time with me. It was so great. And with that, have a good one.
Love you guys.